Today I wanted to talk about the different roles in planning a wedding for a hired planner / coordinator position. What do they do? What's involved? The differences between the different roles. So you've got your month of coordinator, also known as the day of coordinator. You've got your wedding planner. You've got your wedding design planner. So often there's confusion on who does what. So I wanted to get into that with you today and tell you the differences. One thing I didn't mention is the role that the wedding venue plays in the whole mix of planning your wedding. So for us at the Glade Venue, we think of us as the canvas for your wedding day. We have the ceremony site, we have the reception space, we have the getting ready suites. We provide tables and chairs and champagne or white linens for your tables. We are the staff that oversees the running of the venue itself. We have decor and things like that we offer our couples to use free of charge. We are not the decorators. You don't want me decorating for you unless I'm just copying what your vision is, what's been set up on a couple of tables to be replicated. I'm really great at busy work, helping others, just doing different tasks and things like that. But as far as being creative and that kind of role, that is not my forte. I'm going to leave that up to the wedding designers. I'm going to leave that up to you to convey your vision to the person that you have appointed as your decorator for the day. Happy to help, happy to jump in. It's fun for me to do busy work and to be helpful to others. Dan and I both have a servant's heart. We love seeing an opportunity to stand in the gap for certain things, but being the visionary behind doing the decor, that is not for either of us. So that's just the overall view of what we as the venue bring to your wedding day. Next, we want to talk about your month of coordinator position. It is often mistakenly called the day of coordinator, but in reality, the work begins 4 to 6 weeks prior to your wedding day. Typically, the month of / day of coordinator, just so you understand I'm talking about the same role, what they do is they create a detailed timeline for the day. They will confirm the logistics with all your contracted vendors. You will hire your vendors, but they will follow up with your vendors. They'll do a final walkthrough with you. They do your rehearsal coordination. They oversee the arrival of your vendors in that setup process on your wedding day. They're basically managing the flow of the day. They troubleshoot any sudden issues that come up, and if it's something with the venue, Dan and I are on site to take care of problems on that we would be responsible for, and we work really well with the planners, the coordinators. So issues that come up, we're happy to jump in and help them take on that task and resolve the problem. They are basically your main point of contact for all your vendors and your guests, and things like that, so you don't have to worry about directing anyone, or no one in your wedding party has to worry about that. That is the sole responsibility of your month of / day of coordinator. So a wedding planner is a much more in-depth role than a month of coordinator. They'll help you set your budget and manage your budget. They have typically their favorite vendors that they work well with, and that they will source them and negotiate contracts on your behalf. They will develop timelines for the entire process. A lot of times they will help you conceptualize your design for your decor. And then sometimes they'll also implement that design, such as, setting up all the tables and everything like that. If a design is super complex, they may have to work with a wedding design planner also. Something that's super complicated to set up. A lot of times they'll tap into someone who is more of a designer background. They manage the logistics of the day. They act as the main point of contact for vendors. Dan and I, we are happy to receive vendors when they get here, point them in the right direction, help them get familiar with our space for setting up their station, whether they're the caterer or the DJ or the cellist or whoever is that you've hired for the day. Your wedding planner basically is an advanced version of your month of / day of coordinator. So it's just a deeper involvement in your wedding planning process. Lastly, we want to talk about wedding design planner. Think of them primarily as the visionary artist for the day of your wedding. So what they do is they develop comprehensive design concepts, mood boards, color palettes. They source and manage rentals, such as, if you want to bring your own linens and dinnerware and specialty furniture. Now, we do have some in-house linens, and we do have a few pieces of specialty furniture that you're welcome to borrow from us, but what we have may not appeal to everyone. So they would source that for you and provide that for you. They work closely with florists and lighting designers and decor vendors to make sure there is like a cohesive look to your decor setup. They create detailed mock-ups sometimes for you, so you can actually see a beautiful rendering of what the space might look like and the decor might look like. They style all the visual elements of the wedding day, your tablescapes and your signage and different things like that. So they're focusing on those intricate details that contributes to the overall ambiance of the vision of your day. They don't typically handle budgets or things like that. That's handled by a traditional wedding planner. So I hope this has been very helpful to you. If you are planning a wedding and you want to book a tour with us, please go to our website, thegladevenue.com. We are located in Cairo, Georgia, just north of Tallahassee, very conveniently located in South Georgia to Valdosta, Moultrie, Albany, even Dothan, Alabama. So come see us. We'd love to meet you.